Yo, how's it going, guys? It's Freeze here. In today's video we're gonna talk about one of the more unique weapons of Planetside 2. That's the Lasher. It's a gun for the Vanos Sovereignty's heavy assault class. Let's first take a look at the attachments for it. Oh, surprise, surprise. You only have 4 attachments for this gun. First, pretty much useless flashlight. Then you have the forward grip, a laser sight, and the extended magazine. And I haven't bought the extended magazine yet, but if you look at the description, it says increases the amount of ammunition in each magazine by 4. So I hope that's wrong, because the description here it says it increases it by 50%. Let's hope that's right and not just by 4, because that would be pretty useless. So as you can see, you have no optics for this gun. So the first question you're gonna have to ask yourself before buying this weapon: can I live with these iron sights? Is that bearable for you? I mean, it's pretty clunky. So if you're alright with that, and that's the first step. So like you can see here, the hip fire on this gun is pretty good. Look at the crosshair. It's really small. And if you don't move, the bloom is pretty, well, let's say minimal. As you can see, I can't really show you any recoil patterns because the splash is huge. But just look at it. Pretty much goes straight up, a little bit to the right, but shouldn't be much of an issue for this gun anyways. Okay, on to some gameplay. I'm talking about gameplay. Recording footage with this weapon was a big pain in the ass, to be honest. Calling this weapon special might be a little bit of an understatement. I was trying to think of something funny to compare someone who's using the Lasher to, and here's what I came up with. Imagine going to a club or a bar or wherever, and there you see that one weird guy who tried stepping up his game by wearing white gloves or a top hat or whatever other nonsense you can think of. Basically, what will happen to the dude is that everybody will know that he's there, and you can be dead sure that he won't score. And that is what using the Lasher is in Planetside 2. To make this even clearer for you what I mean you're shooting big plasma balls. It's like wearing a big sign over your head saying, "Shoot me, shoot me." Every sniper, including his mother, will know where you are. And on top of that, you have to stand still, or those bullets will just go wherever they want. Okay, but let's talk about some of the stats of this weapon. When it comes to rate of fire, this weapon is probably the slowest shooting one in the game. It clocks in at 300 rounds per minute. And in my opinion, the damage output of this weapon doesn't really make up for it. The clip you see right now probably displays the only real advantage this weapon has, and that's its melting max units. But for that to happen, you have to first be really close to the max unit, and second, you have to catch him off guard. For example, a dual Cyclamax that knows that you are coming will just destroy you before you get off even 2 shots. But if you surprise him, you can pretty much take a dump in his face, and he can do nothing about it. Another tip about using this weapon is, don't get too close. Yes, you have good hip fire, and getting close should actually be an advantage for you. But as soon as you get too close, the splash damage of this weapon will hit not only your enemy, but also yourself. Seeing death screens with about 20% of the damage to you having been done by yourself is not a rarity when using the Lasher. Well, let's talk about the difference when it comes to direct hit damage and splash damage. In this department you can compare it to the rocket launchers. Scoring a direct hit means massive damage. Just splash damage, not so much. Right here you can see how long it takes to gun down this one medic. It almost seems like an eternity when you compare it to all the other normal guns. So what does that mean when it comes to a head-on 1 versus 1 encounter? It means 9 out of 10 times you're screwed. If your opponent is anywhere near your skill level, then you're about to get wrecked. Decorate it with all the pretty words you want. You're just gonna get shit on, believe me. So by now you might be asking yourself, this guy has been ranting for a couple of minutes now. Is there actually any situation where this weapon is good at? And yeah, I might not go as far as to call it good, but there are instances where I might call it decent. But for this to actually happen, the following circumstances must be true. First, you have to be at an elevated position. Second, you have to be at least at medium distance to your enemy. Which actually leads me to another problem of this weapon, and that's the projectile speed. I could give you a random number from this Google spreadsheet that's been floating around, but that number probably won't mean anything to you. Just know this, the slowest bullets in this game travel 4 times faster than the Lasher plasma bolts. This means that at medium to long range, your opponent pretty much has to stand still or be in a huge pack of enemies. Leading with this gun is downright impossible. Hitting something that's moving erratically at long distance is just dumb luck. Don't kid yourself, it's not your skill, it's just luck. Okay, but back to what this weapon needs to be somewhat useful. We established so far that you need to be at an elevated position. Your enemy must be at medium to long range, and the enemy should either be in packs or standing still. And then, preferably, but not a must, the enemy should not be shooting at you. And if all that is true, as you can see in this clip, even then you're not guaranteed a lot of kills. You saw a lot of assists, and maybe 1 kill out of this huge pack of enemies I was shooting at there. So if, after hearing all that, you're still adamant about using this weapon, then let me tell you this. Find a couple of friends who are also willing to buy this weapon, and then use it as a team. Multiple lashes can completely deny an area where one is just not enough. One doesn't do enough damage. But if you have more than one person using it, you make an area pretty much impassable for the enemy. And before I forget, one last little fact about the Lasher. This weapon cannot damage ESFs, which means scythes, mosquitoes, reavers. You cannot damage them. At first I thought I was just a bad shot with this weapon, but it just doesn't damage them. So who, in my opinion, should buy this weapon? Be one of those persons who enjoy the explosive spamming meat grinders that can currently be seen at the tech plants. And yeah, go give this weapon a go. Spam those doors. And as I said before, if you have a couple of friends who will do that with you, then the back doors of the tech plant could just become even more of a death trap for the other two factions. If you know of any other facts I might have forgotten to mention in this video, just let me know down below in the comments. And I'd really appreciate it if you give this video a like, or even subscribe if you want to watch more of these kinds of videos. So, enjoy the rest of the gameplay. But to be honest, I can't really blame you for turning off the video now. It's not really that entertaining, but enjoy. Cheers guys.
I thought that's a bad weapon freeze.
It is, but I'm trying to get some good footage. At least kill streaks longer than 2. It's awful. Every time you encounter someone 1-on-1, you just get destroyed.
With Lasher coming down there. I've got mine as well. So cheesy.
There's a sniper somewhere. I'm getting shot behind you, yo.
You get so many assists.
Hostile light assault. Enemy engineer in the area.
Holy shit. There's a fucking army on that hill.
The hill?
My god, where I am. Come where I am and look east. BRTD's whole fucking guild is there.
Oh, those faggots.
It's like a fucking shooting gallery, man. Oh my god, they all died.
Next level tactics.
What the fuck were they doing? My god.
Against them even the Lasher is good.
Visual on a hostile engineer.
Max in the doorway, second level.
Should be down.
Yeah, he is.
Visual on an enemy gunship. Spotted an enemy heavy.
Yeah, they just don't get kills.
Oh, he just gets this, man, but it's still piss funny.
Hostile light assault.
Sniper
trooper
again.
spotted.
BRTD are getting lashed to pieces. There's about 5 guys just lapping it up with lashes. Oh, I'm out of ammo.
Here. There's one next to you.
Fucking assists.
So funny, I'm just sat on the side of a fucking hill, man. I'm not hiding. And I'm
Me neither,
blazing a
like, a
lasher.
little bit below you.
Oh my god, these guys are so dumb.
Yeah, that's because I'm here.
Oh my god, pump it in the second floor.
The decoy is here. Assist.
Yeah.
Oh, I got sniped.
Yeah, I'm prone to be sniped as well. Not really moving around much.
Just melt down leathering and fucking gun in there. We're spawning there. No, that is seriously funny.
I need ammo as well.
And it's from behind somewhere again.
Yeah, it's up on the hills again.
There's loads of tanks of ours there.